Hello to everybody, especially to Professor Di Carlo. I am Emiliano Laurenzi and I am a student of Business Administration in Tor Vergata. My matriculation number is 0219196 and I'm here today to present my project work. The name of the firm and obviously of the project work described is Greenforce. Now, let's to see what is, what to do and how is made Greenforce. First of all, I want to say to you what kind of firm Greenforce is. Greenforce is a firm based on the green energy and natural energy. So, it works in the renewable energy sector. I decided to have a motto that can explain in a synthetic sentence what is my ideal. My motto is the power of life in the nature. I chose it because I think that the true secret to survive and go ahead in the human life is living in synergy with the nature. The first thing that we have to explain is what kind of goals and objectives Greenforce wants to try to achieve. Greenforce wants to meet the following needs. Lower costs in electricity consumption. Among the problems of the families there is that of the high consumption of electricity. Therefore, one of the objectives that must reach Greenforce is the reduction of electric energy consumption and to reduce the causes of environmental pollution. In this way, there would be a benefit for both the single family and for the entire community. Contributes to a cleaner and less polluted world. One of the most important things which today is beyond our perception is the fact that living in a world not polluted is very important. With this company, I hope to achieve and contribute to the reduction of environmental pollution in order to bring to life the future generation and my sons in a healthy manner and in a clean world. So, we have to make our planet a green world. Investment security via smartphone application. This is the real secret of the success of this firm. Before that a customer buys the whole implant, it can have a smartphone application at a minimum cost. By means of this application that simulates the real weather condition day by day, the longitude and latitude, the real characteristic of the system that the customer will install, the customer can be sure of his investment seeing by his mobile phone that the desired plant really produces energy at a low cost. What other company cannot do? Ensuring the gain in investment by means of a simple thing and sure thing like the GF application. The strength of Greenforce GF app. Like I said before, this fantastic application is the core of the business strategy. So, I want to remind to you that the strength of Greenforce is in GF app, which allows the customers to verify the possible gain from the investment even before you do so. For a low cost, the customer can take advantage of a telephony application that allows you to simulate the real system that will be installed and verify the actual earnings. This application gives security, certainty, and direct access to the future of the system on which the client will invest its assets. The input transformation output process. The input of the firm are material of extraction, machinery, engineers, land of business, floor resources, sun and wind, staff and equipment. These factors are the base of the business, by means it can build the entire process of production. The process of transformation, by means the output are realized, is characterized by the following actions. Building solar panels and wind turbines with materials, the use of the machinery to assemble the components, engineers who create smartphone application and website, land where to place corporate structures, the sun as energy source, the wind as energy source, staff employed in the business duties, equipment to carry out the work. Finally, the output of Greenforce are photovoltaic panels and wind turbines, smartphone application, website, corporate buildings, electric energy. Why, what, how, or the firm? Why? R is a company policy that aims to reconcile economic goals with social and environmental issues in order to ensure a better and more peaceful future for future generations. What? Disseminate technologies with low environmental impact and eco-sustainable behavior, photovoltaic panels and wind turbines. How? Promote the use of devices such as solar panels and wind turbines to households and small and medium-sized enterprises, ensuring high quality and saving guarantee. I want to spend a few words to development of the green economy. What I'm saying is behind the effort to build this firm. Innovation, quality, beauty, and of course green economy become the keywords to help revitalize the economy. R is a word that, in the trend currently in place, does not stop. We have to feed and house 9 billion people, up from nearly 7 that populate today, with enormous impact in terms of resource depletion. More people, more money, more consumption, but the planet remains the same. It is in this context of increasingly scarce resources, in the face of a growing population, which is becoming more pressing the need for passage of the entire planet to a green economy. Need a change of mind that allows us to protect natural resources, now scarce, to the benefit of the general welfare of the population. The transition to the green economy will help to alleviate poverty and reduce by one-third the emissions of greenhouse gases, a key objective to avoid the disastrous consequences of climate change. So, one of the goals of Greenforce is to create value in a sustainable way and in a long and short term. Okay, go ahead with the structure of the firm. I have chosen the partnership structure to start the business. I chose this corporate structure because in a vast new field such as the green economy, it's very important to have multiple possible sources. In this way, you have more cash, more buildings, more capacity, and more particular technical knowledge and different applicability skills. Another important reason behind which lies the choice of the corporate structure is the possibility of easier access to bank loans and mortgages because the bank may rely on several sources rather than one. The partnership is composed by 3 persons and each one contributes with an equity of €200,000 in the business, and the loan asked by me and my 2 colleagues to the bank is of €210,000. In this way, we will have a total assets of €810,000. We will spend this money in this way: €100,000 for the annual payment to the staff, €200,000 in rent, energy consumption and advertisement, and finally €510,000 in equipment, buildings, machines and other useful things for the business. Now, let's go to see what happened in case of failure after a few time. The 3 owners of the company had a capital of €280,000 each one. After the investment in the activity, they remained with €80,000 each one. But unfortunately, the company fails and, in addition to the loss of the money invested, they had to use their own money left to clean up the debt with the bank. In fact, everyone has had to fork out €70,000 in order to reform the total debt of €210,000. After the failure and the operation to consolidate the debt, the 3 investors were left with a private wealth of €10,000 each one. In this terrible case, I hope it never happens in the reality, the three partners have lost a fortune of €270,000 each. As we have seen, this is one of the negative aspects of the partnership, as in the case of bankruptcy is going to affect their belongings. As the ownership, partnership is full of responsibility. So, with this last slide, I have concluded the presentation. I hope it was to your liking. Thanks for your attention.